Hello and welcome to a new lecture, Process Drawing. So what is design process? Basically it is a process where we can learn how to design things. Obviously whenever you are designing, you are not designing in the air. There is always some ways you are designing. As far as you will go on study in the colleges and when you start working, there should be one system of design. Okay? Designing process is not something which is very random. Define the problem. So very first step is defining the problem. Defining the problem is not something there is always a problem, but you can take it as an objective. And second process is collect information. Guys, even you are designing a poster, logo, product, redesigning UI, UX, interaction, communication, packaging, marketing, anything, the very first thing you will collect the information. How you gonna collect the information? For example, if I ask you to design a logo for a food industry, you will go see what kind of the industry is available, how are their logo, what elements they took. Then you will collect related graphics like, okay, this thing I can use, that thing I can use. So that thing is called collection of information. It varies point to point. Like if you are designing any logo graphics, so your data collection will be different. If you are designing product, your data collection will be different. But data always will be collected in terms of visual and afterward in terms of words and terms of writing. After that, it's brainstorming and analyze idea. Whatever the data comes into your mind, you have to put it on the paper. It's very important. And then you have to decide which will go, which will not. You have one visual where all the ideas are at one page. Maybe you will mix one or two datas and you will get the new idea. That is called brainstorming and analyze idea. And it's really very important and helping too. Trust me. After that, it's develop solution or build a testing model. After that, it's feedback and improvise. Define the problem. You can't find a solution until you have a clear idea of what the problem is. Study the system, find the gap on which you want to work. Okay, so defining the problem is very important and very first thing in design process. Second is collect information. Collect sketches, take photographs, and gather data to start inspiring you. It is also called research, and research is of two types, primary research and secondary research. Primary research is the collection of data through interviews and surveys. It's also called first hand data. Secondary research is the collection of data through the newspaper, magazines, blogs, etc. So, first hand data is the data which is collected directly from the audience. It's not already existing. And secondary data is collecting data from already established resources. Their information will already be there. We just have to source what we want from it. Next is brainstorming and analyze data. Begin to sketch, make, and study so you can start to understand how all the data and information you have collected may impact your design. So, if you are just thinking in mind, okay, this thing can happen, that thing can happen, actual picture will never be cleared. So, sketching or doodling is very important when you are analyzing the data. Guys, if you are working in very big firm, like for example you are working in any automobile industry and they just want to develop some new technology into their product, so there will be one whole room where all the data will be collected and segregated in a way that can bring out many solutions. Next is develop solution, build a testing model. Take your preliminary ideas and form multiple small scale design solution. Next and important is gather feedback and improve. Present your ideas to as many people as possible, friends, teachers, professionals, and any other trust to give insight comments. Reflect on all of your feedback and decide if or to what extent it should be incorporated. It is often helpful to take solution back through the design process to redefine and clarify them. Guys, whenever you are showing your design to multiple people, unless and until you haven't take their consideration into your idea, not everyone going to like it, and it's not necessary what one person like, other person also like. So whenever you are asking any feedback, first of all you have to understand their psychology, and the second you have to understand whether you have to take their information correctly or not. And if you take their information into consideration, then and there only they're going to like your design. It may also happen like sometime you don't want to accept their feedback, but you have to be that patient and approving to apply all the feedbacks, the consideration they are giving correctly. Okay, so I think this was informative to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.